Visiting Inclusio today, I just realized so much all of the things that I take for granted on a daily basis. Everything that is offered here is almost, it's unbelievable and a little overwhelming because of my lack of knowledge that I've had, admittedly, on accessibility and what people require and what they need. My mindset is to create a piece showing the need of this, because this is one place and it's incredible. We have a huge city.
Buildings like this are in short supply. I'm 31 now, and I was sort of getting really depressed because I was like, I'm going to be living with my parents until I'm 40. I moved here in, I think it was 2018. Basically, it has changed my life and my mental health, I would say. It's helped me go through the typical young adult. I never thought I would actually have my own place, because it was either live with my parents or go to some sort of a group home with. Because it's not just the residents here that you create friendships with. It's also it's good to have good chemistry with the people who work here too.
This is an example of best in class. What's possible for spaces that are connected and integrated into community, that are both affordable and accessible, that actually capitalize on all the learnings that we have from buildings like this. Again, that every new build should have 30% of the units, and it should have, that's sort of the dream. We're trying to create something that is really authentic in terms of life, right, and the way people move through the world. Those are the kinds of things that we're constantly coming up against.
Yeah. I really appreciate being asked to create this piece for accessible housing in this event. I think that the concept and the purpose behind your organization was very fitting to the process by which I create my work from. It is mixed media collage work. It starts by taking a concept that's in my mind and working with fragile pieces of paper and trying to make everything come together the way that I envisioned it in my mind. And through doing that, it doesn't always work out the way that I thought it would, and often it works out better than I thought it would. So at first glance, the viewer might look at this piece and think, well, this is just a really strange situation. But if you take a minute and have some closer observation, you'll see that there's this extremely tall woman, as we've said, and this flamingo, and then two doors, one that is larger, one that is smaller, but neither of which actually are accessible for either character. Those doors represent so many hurdles and the lack of accessibility. And you can also see that this tall woman is standing in front of the place she needs to get into, and there's this gaping hole in the ground. We don't know what her ability is to try and find another way in. Same with the flamingo. It needs the keys to open a lock on a door that it's absolutely, the entrance is too small. In female flamingos, after they have been giving all of their nutrients to their children, they lose their bright pink color. That is the case with this flamingo as well, and I thought that that was very kind of illustrative of possibly, people getting really tired of not being able to go to places that they want to go or feel included, feel accepted, and have these accessible places for them to go. It's depleting. Hope that appears for both of these characters is represented by this magpie carrying a turquoise key flying off of the piece. The magpie and the key represent your organization and all of the hard work and innovation and thoughtfulness that you put in to every project that you take on. Is what is possible to make this world more accessible for others. I believe that art should show a new way of looking at things, that it should evoke emotion, new thought, ideas, and possibly a change in perspective.